I can't say enough good things about this company. I didn't actually get to go on my trip due to a medical emergency, but the customer service that I experienced from pre-booking, to booking, to ultimately being forced to cancel my private excursion was truly unexpected. I had a lot of questions about booking a private tour, and Kurt was not only quick to answer them all, but he was able to curate the exact kind of tour we were looking for. I was traveling with my 84-year-old mother and my husband who just had foot surgery, and he was willing to provide an experience that would work for all of us. Then, I had an unexpected medical emergency and had to fly home from Aruba 3 days early to get to a hospital in Boston. Within minutes, Kurt had already refunded what we had paid. I didn't have the same luck with some of the other things I'd prepaid for. This alone would be a reason for me to encourage anyone to book with Easy Raider. These are the kinds of businesses, the kind that care about their customers, that I personally want to support. And if you do, you'll know that if something unexpected happens to a member of your party, that Easy Raider will take care of you, too. This is a great way to see more of the island than what you can see from your rental car. With that being said, it will feel like you're off-roading at times. It will be bumpy, but the guides are phenomenal and great drivers. The sights were incredible, and Rocky was a wealth of knowledge. He and Dre were so much fun to be around. My friend and I signed up for the longer version of this tour, which included a stop at the Baby Beach, so we spent extra time with Rocky that day. Side note: if you do the longer tour you get a light breakfast, pasteki, and a lunch as well. The lunch is homemade and some of the best food we had on the island. My compliments to the chef. Rocky gave us the best experience at the Baby Beach and had a trick to get the fish there to swim up to us. Everyone at the Gold Mine Ranch was incredibly kind and welcoming to us. I would definitely recommend booking a tour with them and look forward to seeing them the next time I'm in Aruba. We had the most incredible time on our tour with Easy Raider. Our tour guides through Arikok National Park, Rocky, and Gio, were both so kind, helpful, and gave the best stories about the history of the island. The ride through the park is bumpy, but our crew got to the natural pool early, so we were the first ones in, which was perfect for snorkeling. My wife and I felt so safe and had the most fun we have ever had on a vacation. We took a break for lunch where we were given the most delicious, homemade stew, wish I could have gotten the recipe, and then had a private tour of Baby Beach with Carlos, who was also incredible. All of our tour guides were so friendly, helpful, and ensured that we had the best possible time. We would absolutely book with this company again. There were so many highlights that it's hard to pick just one, but we both keep looking at our pictures to reflect on the amazing time we had. This was one of the most fun and memorable tours we've been on. Brian was knowledgeable, very friendly, and went above and beyond to make sure everyone, including our 5-year-old, was hydrated and felt comfortable. Yes, this was a bumpy ride, but we knew that from the time we booked. It is called Off-Road Safari, and it was fun. We felt very safe and everyone was all smiles the whole day. The caves were really interesting, the fish pedicures were very cool, the views at Das Playa were beautiful, the natural pool was rough, but we still had a blast. There were little rock pools to walk around if you didn't want to go into the water. This is where I stayed while my kids were swimming. Brian was right next to us making sure everyone was safe. If we make it back to Aruba, we will book this tour again. Thank you, Brian, for everything.